Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Moreira. I'm the lead developer of a plugin called Interactive Geo Maps for WordPress. It's a plugin that allows you to create interactive maps like this one. Here we have the map of the US divided by states. We can hover each state, it's going to change its color. We can add a tooltip with any content that we want. We can add round markers, and we can even open pages when we click the states or the markers. I'm gonna click California. It's gonna open a Wikipedia page. This could be any other page on your website or on the internet, of course. And the plugin comes with more than 250 maps, including individual maps for each state. Actually, I created a map of Texas and placed it on another page, and here on this map I linked Texas to that page with the Texas map, for example. This is just an example of what you can do with the plugin. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a map like this one. And what I'm going to do, it's free. It's included in the free version of the plugin that's available in the WordPress repository. And to install the plugin, you can come here in your WordPress admin area to plugins, add new. You can search for Interactive Geo Maps, and it's this plugin. Once you have it active on your website, you're gonna have this maps menu. Here we have an overview of the maps created. We see the two that we saw previously, and I'm gonna show you how you can create a new one. I'm gonna call it USA. First thing to do is to select the map to display. I'm gonna search USA. There's a few maps available for the USA. The one I'm going to use on this plugin is going to be this one that says recommended. All maps, they come with two versions at least, a low and a high version. Basically they have higher detail on the regions, but usually the low version it's good enough. So I selected this. It doesn't look like the demo we saw. This is because of the projection option. We have this message here. We suggest you to select Albert's USA projection below. We're going to do that. And now it looks much better. And the map doesn't do anything now yet, because we didn't give any interactivity to any of the states. And to do that, we need to come here to the regions tab. In this case, regions is each one of the states, and we can add interactivity to a state either by clicking here on the plus sign of the state we want to give interactivity to, or clicking the add new region button. I'm gonna first show you how to do it here. For example, I'm gonna add for California. If I start for the region code, if I start writing California, it's gonna tell me what's the region code for California. And California, click for more info. Action content, we could put the URL of any website or page on our website that we want to open, for example. And notice this message, don't forget to select the click action below. We come down here, click action, open URL. Okay, so we added California. Let's see. Okay, now we have California with the tooltip information that we wrote. We could change the color here. Let's put the over color, maybe red. Okay. Okay, and now I'm gonna add maybe Nevada, Oregon, and Arizona. So Arizona, I'm gonna click here, Nevada, and Oregon. Okay, and you see that the states are gonna be added here to the list. We can come here to Arizona, click for more info. This, you can write HTML, so you can do something like this also. Let's see. Okay, you noticed Arizona is bold now because I wrote the strong HTML tag. And depending on your project, you might need just a few states highlighted. Maybe you need all the US states highlighted, and if you need all of them, you could come through the list and add them one by one. It shouldn't. There are a lot of states, of course, but it shouldn't be that slow. And I want to show you a couple of other features. If we come down here, if we select only include active regions, let's enable this. What happens is only those 4 states will display. This can be extremely useful if you want only part of the US to display, only the West Coast or the East Coast, or a specific set of states. This can be really useful for that. And you can also exclude specific regions. So imagine in this map you didn't want Alaska and Hawaii for some reason. You can come here and specify their codes. This is the code for Alaska, and this is the code for Hawaii. If we come up here to the preview, Alaska and Hawaii do not display. So this could also be useful. Maybe you want to exclude specific states, but you want some of them to be inactive, some active. You can explore these options below to display only a partial map of the US. So now I'm going to go to the round markers tab to add some markers. We can add markers by clicking add new marker here. I'm gonna show you. Maybe, I don't know, Austin. I don't know the latitude and longitude of Austin. To get them, let's see what it says here. You can get the latitude and longitude for a specific location, clicking it on the map or from sites like latlong.net. So I'm gonna explore this option first. Austin. Okay, I get the coordinates for Austin. Can copy them here. Oops, wrong tab here. Okay, Austin. It's the same as before. I can put a URL here or not. Now I should have a marker in Austin. Okay, there it is. There's other ways to add markers. Another way is, notice this area here. When I click on the map, the coordinates are changing. It's giving me the coordinates of the last clicked point. And for example, if I click somewhere here in California, then I click add marker here, it's gonna add the marker where I last clicked. So this is another way that you can add markers without manually adding the coordinates. And after you do that, you can come here and write whatever you need in the marker information. In the settings page of the plugin, there's a field where you can add a Google Maps API key. That will allow you to just write Austin, Los Angeles, wherever, and it will automatically give you the coordinates. You don't need to use an external website to get them, or you don't need to manually click them. It makes the process a little bit easier. The plugin doesn't need that to work, as you can get to coordinates doing these other techniques. But in case you feel comfortable getting the API key from Google, you can also do that to make the process easier. And basically that's it. If you wanted to have all the states, you could come here, add them individually. Remember, you can open URL, and the URL goes into the action content. You can change the colors. I didn't show you here the markers. I'm gonna change it to maybe blue, so you see. Okay, we can change the size. We can make it really big. Doesn't look so good, or maybe even smaller. Okay, and then you have an idea of how you can create the map, right? So I'm gonna publish it. I'm gonna finish the video showing you how you can add it to a WordPress post or page. After you save the map, it's gonna give you a shortcode. Depending on what page builder you're using, you can use this shortcode. For the purpose of this video, I'm gonna show you how you can add just using the normal WordPress block editor. So USA map, I'm gonna go here to the options to search map and search the blocks. I'm gonna search map. It's telling me to select a map. It's here on the right and it's the last one I created. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna publish it. View post, and I have my interactive map here. I'm not gonna click here because I placed a fake URL, but it would open the URL that I placed here. Hope the video was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. I'm gonna leave the link to the WordPress repository for the plugin, and that's it. I hope the video was helpful. Feel free to contact me. Thank you.